What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tuned in to another edition of my vlog. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for supporting. You know, I'm all about that positivity and motivation, and we're gonna make some big things happen for 2019. So I get a lot of emails from different people asking, Big Herc, could you give me some advice? You know, Big Herc, could you help me out, you know, with the slump I'm in? You know, can you help me with my anxiety, etc., etc. And I can't get to everybody's personal email because if I did, I wouldn't have a life. I have a personal life, and you know, I try to maintain some balance, spend time with my wife, work out, meditate, make money so I can support myself and support my wife. And if I had answered every email, I just would be, you know, overwhelmed. So I do these free videos so that you guys can get laced up. But the one-on-one stuff is my life coaching stuff. You guys contact me off the bigherc916.com, and you know, we could talk about that. But I can't answer all your emails personally, so I do these free videos. And one of the things I seen as far as a pattern with a lot of these people asking for help is that they have no set plan. They're just living to eat, shit, and sleep, and they've set no goals for themselves, and they haven't established any core values. I know it's sad, but a lot of parents have not laced their kids up with the self-esteem, the confidence, the know-how they need to make it in this world. That's why you have a lot of young people still living at home, still trying to figure out who they are. They don't know how to talk to the opposite sex, and it's pretty bad. But as far as one of the things we're going to talk about in this video is trying to establish a set plan and setting goals for yourself. At least if you start off with setting goals, you will have some type of direction in where you want to go, rather than just driving down the street, ooh, you know, and oh man, let me make a right here. Oh, this is a cool street, let me make a left here. And you're just wandering. You know, you got to have somewhere you're trying to get to in order for what you're doing every day to make sense. So I always tell you guys, get a vision board, set your goals. That way you can figure out, hey, you know, I need to do this to make this happen. This is my vision board. Blank vision board. Haven't established any new goals for 2019 yet. But what you want to do is go get you one of these and start putting down your goals. For example, goals for 20 goals for 2019. Okay, now you can't do the same shit you did in 2018 and expect a different result in 2019. You got to change up your habits. Your habits, they gotta vary. They can't stay the same. One of the things I'm doing is getting up earlier, getting some cardio done in the morning, trying to read a little bit, and you know, clear my mind before I get my day going. I'm also trying to dedicate at least one day a week where I drive out to the beach and I reflect and kind of cleanse myself, decompress. You know, there's different ways you can do it. You don't have to go to the beach. You might go to the mountains. You might go to the woods. You might go and just sit in your car somewhere. But you go and kind of just get rid of all the, you know, toxic energy and negative, you know, vibes you done attracted over the, you know, last couple of days, and start fresh. So 2019, I haven't written down any goals, but one of my main goals is to go to the beach once a week and meditate. So I have one, go to the beach. A week. Go to the beach once a week and meditate. One of my goals. So that's one of the things that I'm doing differently this year every week so that I can keep myself cleansed of all the shit that's out there, energy, that just happens to fall on you like dust, because it happens. So I got to go to the beach once a week. Number two is I have some financial goals I want to accomplish, so I'm going to be working towards those. Those are more personal, so I'm not going to really put too much of those out there. Some of your goals you got to keep to yourself. You can't put everything that you want to do out for everybody, because certain things you need to keep to yourself until those things manifest. So financial goals, I got a few things I'm working on, investments, some projects, and some other stuff that once they come to fruition, they're going to help me accomplish my financial goals. And another thing I want to do is get into the best shape of my life. So that's one of the reasons why I'm getting up extra early every morning, doing cardio, going to the gym later on in the afternoon, so getting in 2 workouts, and just really focusing on my physical. But when I do that, I'm also tying in the mental, because I'm working on getting my mind stronger so I can, make better choices, better decisions, and it'll perpetuate me into the financial direction I want to go to. See, being in shape is one of the things that contribute to everything else. And what I mean by that, it's not necessarily being swole or trying to lift the most weights in gym. For me, it's just a discipline which allows me to discipline myself in other areas. You got to have discipline in something. You can't sit around and eat, cupcakes, donuts, cookies, and pizza, and then think you're gonna go out and go make all this money, or hike up this trail. You got to keep a balance. So whether it's juicing more, whether it's like in the description of some of my videos, I put some of the supplements I'm taking. These are things that help me better myself so that I can be healthier and basically put out a stronger, positive vibe. So I work on these things, and these are things that once you do them over and over again, they'll become habits. So for a lot of you people who are out there just lost, you're smoking weed with your friends, playing Fortnite, or whatever video games you're playing, and you're vaping, and you just ain't really have no drive, no ambition. Get you the vision board, first off. Write you some goals down and start taking steps to pursue those goals. You can also put pictures. On this one, I have had this picture a long time, but it's a picture of money, a bunch of money. I took that picture off the internet. It's an image photo, file photo, and I look at that and I accept it in abundance. That means I accept being able to have abundance, which allows me to attract opportunities that are going to allow me to make money. A lot of you probably think, well, I don't have a whole lot to work with. How do I start? Well, look around you. You got old video games, put them things on eBay, get rid of them. You got old J's you ain't wearing, that's still good shape. You got the box, put them joints on eBay, put them on Let It Go, put them on Facebook, sell that stuff, take that money and go buy you something else that you're familiar with that you could possibly flip and sell that on eBay. If it's brand new stuff, you could put it on Amazon, start your Amazon store. I'm always telling you guys, there's all kind of little hustles that you can do if you're not actually going to a 9 to 5. which is nothing wrong with that. You know, you got to do what you have to do. But if you're not going to college, you're not taking a trade, you're going to have to do something that's going to put some money in your pockets, or else you're going to be a broke ass. Plain and simple. Nobody wants a broke ass. No woman wants a broke ass. No guy wants a broke ass. You know, you want to see somebody that's going places in your life. You want to have people around you who are going places in your life. That's the main reason why I say going to college is a positive experience outside of collecting all that student debt. Now, people who really have it going on, they already paid for their education. There is no debt. They're just going there to socialize, build contacts. So when they go into whatever law firm or whatever financial institution, they have other people in other areas and they make deals happen. College is where you make your friends to make your millions down the road, or your billions. You know, you meet people. You don't even necessarily have to graduate. Mark Zuckerberg, some of these other guys, you know, you just meet people, and once you get your connections, you guys come up with some ideas, you bust up out of there. You know, you might go back and get the piece of paper for, you know, trophy purposes, but who gives a damn when you're sitting on fucking $200-300 million or $1 billion? The bottom line is meeting the right friends. If all your friends do is sit around, smoke weed, play video games, day in, day out, you know, shower every other day, you know, funky ass socks on, and don't really care about what's going on in the world, then first step, get the hell away from them people. Get your ass up, go wash your ass, and pick you up a motherfucking some type of book or something that's going to motivate you, whether it's Think and Grow Rich or what's his name, Richard Branson's autobiography. Go read you something that's going to inspire you. Be inspired, but get your ass up, go wash your funky ass, and make a change. Take a step in the right direction. You know, you think that life is all it is when you're in your early 20s or late teens, man, but you got a whole lot of living, man. I know a lot of people my age, man, wish they would have done more when they were younger, because they tore the fuck up now. And, they, you know, they busted. Still, you know, hanging out at their mom's house, you know, still trying to figure it out. You know, you want to have shit figured out by the time you hit your 40s. You know, I fucked up and lost 9 years and had to play catch up. But when I got out, most of the motherfuckers was doing the same shit. So I already passed them up. But if I would have been out here, I'd have been way into another stratosphere as far as with this game shit, because I absorb a lot of shit and I focus. I keep my mind clear. I don't do drugs so that I can comprehend. When you're high, when you're inebriated all the time, you miss a lot of shit. You don't see that the popo was right there. You drove by him and blew through a motherfucking red light. You know, you don't realize that you're riding around and your homeboy stashed a motherfucking strap in your car or something else, some narcotics, and you forgot to clean your car out. You do stupid shit. People go to jail all the time for stupid shit. But when you're sober, your mind is clear, you recognize you don't do stupid shit like that. You don't drive drunk. You don't drive high. You don't you know, ride around with a motherfucking pistol because you're geeked out of your motherfucking mind. No, you understand that, hey man, you know, I'm gonna be on point. I'm not gonna be out here doing nothing stupid, and you won't have no issues, you know? So the thing is, keep your mind clear, change your environment. Number one, the number one thing you gotta do if you want change is change your environment. You know, if you're in a shitty area, shitty town, shitty street, shitty neighborhood, move, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't give a damn if it takes you 6 months to save up, set that goal. You are moving. Move, man. You know what I mean? And make the sacrifice. That's a part of taking your game to the next level. Make the sacrifice. So change your friends. Wash your ass. Change your environment. Get you a vision board and start writing down your ideas and what you want to do to get there. Whether it's getting up every morning earlier to go work out or to read or to meditate, to go, send out your resume via email, or whatever the case is, what you're going to do, you got to get off your ass. You got to fucking brush your teeth. You know, if you shave up, if you're a female, shave up to, you know what I mean, clean up, get your hair done. Don't go in there with old dirty ass nails and shit. When you're presenting yourself to somebody seeking some type of, whether it's financial gain or opportunity, be at your best. Your presentation is so important. Clean your ass up, man. And I'm putting this game out there for free. The other shit, man, you're gonna have to holler at me one-on-one, and I'm gonna have to, you know, that costs a little fee, but I'm giving you some boss game right now. That vision board, a lot of people don't even know about that, even though it's right here in front of your face. And the things I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, I think back all the time. If I would have been in a different fucking environment, where I'd be at right now because of my friends. Everything is impacted on you during high school. High school is your most important years. People graduate high school, go off to college, get married, and they still go back to their high school reunion. Why? Because it's so significant. It's such a strong point in your life. So if you think about that, and your parents are smart enough to make sure you have the best opportunities while you're in high school, you will go on to achieve greatness. I've seen it, man. I've seen it. I've seen guys that had the parents, had the right mentor, the right people, and whoo, people over here went down, got caught up, booyah, all bad. And so, you know, we all don't have sometimes the best resources. That's why I put this channel out. That's why I lace you guys up. That's why I do these videos, so that you guys can be inspired and get off your ass and kind of think about how you're currently living. You don't want to be motherfucking 40 years old and still living in your parents' house, you know, rent-free, thinking that it's normal. Nah, man, you should be having your own shit. And, you know, if your parents ain't lacing you up, you got to lace yourself up. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. Big Herc 916.